Hey guys, it's Matt. And I know it's been a while since I've been posting regularly on here. There's a really good reason for that. It's because it was time for me to put my money where my mouth was. We've been talking about the need for change in churches. We've been talking about some of the weaknesses in churches and some of the shifts that need to take place. We've talked about home churches. We've talked about discipleship. And you know, there's a lot of reasons people don't do any of those things. There's excuses that we make. And there's legitimate reasons. And it dawned on me that we have all these resources, all this knowledge, all this experience. Let's just put it where the people are who need it. So here's what I'm offering. This is where I've been spending a significant amount of time. It's creating a new ministry called Home Church Resources. And the idea for this ministry is that we're going to make that training to make disciples, plant home churches, bring about renewal and restoration, put it where the people are, make it accessible, make it quality, make it as free as possible. There's also a paid side to this. I'll explain in just a moment. There are a few things that we found are most beneficial for success in this. And that is, not only do you need information, we know information is not enough. You can read a book and not do anything with it. You can know that heart disease is the #1 killer of people in America and still sit on the couch and not exercise. We know a lot of things we don't do anything about. God said, go and make disciples. Most people don't. So we're trying to remove as many obstacles as possible to that. So you say, well, I just don't know enough. Here's education. Here's online courses that you take at your own pace. That's at a free to accessible price for you. Okay. Well, I don't want to do it alone. Here's a community of people who are walking through this together, who you can pray together, who you can ask questions of and interact with. What if I need a little bit extra help? There's coaching involved with this that I'm going to be doing, and there's video lessons. There's all this poured into here so that you can be inspired and encouraged and informed and coached to launch into new things. I'm so excited to tell you about this. And so ultimately there's going to be 3 tracks. Track 1 is discipleship, because everything flows out of that. That's complete. It's in there. There's a free side to everything where you just go to the address I'm putting in the description and just create an account and you're in the free side. But if you want to go a little further and you want to get into track 1, it's $20 a month. If that's a tremendous obstacle for you, please reach out to me and let me know. We can figure something out. I want you to have access. Track 2 is going to be home church planting. There's going to be online courses. There's going to be a track for you to follow with that to get a home church off the ground running successfully, to maintain it and reproduce it. And then last, eventually, after we beta test this thing enough, we're going to have a church renewal side, track number 3. And that's how do you position the church in such a way as to surrender the church into the will of God, to follow his lead as a congregation. That's going to take a little while for us to get out because there's some testing we have to do in order to make sure we're not just putting out there something that we're unsure about and its effectiveness. So those are the 3 tracks. There's a couple things that you can do if this interests you. The first is go to the link below, click it, log in. The pricing link's over on the left-hand side. It's going to tell you how to get track 1, the discipleship track. The other thing you can do is please pray. Please pray. This is the most important thing we can do. Ask God to use this. Ask God to help us develop it in a way that will make the most kingdom impact. Number 3, if you would like to donate, this is going to take significant resources. We have a vision to expand into Spanish. We have a vision to expand into Africa, South America, Central America. That's going to take time. It's going to take resources. It's going to take personnel to get that done. I'm confident God's going to provide that. So there's a link down below. It's to our church nonprofit until this new ministries nonprofit is launched and out there. So you can give through that link. There's a little fund drop down that you can click and say Home Church Resources, and that will give to this ministry. This is where I'm going to be giving more and more of my time so that I have a real passion and a desire to be a disciple who makes disciples and who trains disciple makers, who trains church planters, and who just helps everyday ordinary people learn the skills to make an eternal difference. So if that's where you're at, please reach out. My email address is also right here, and you can find me there, and I'd be glad to interact with you on that. So thanks for watching. This has been a while since I've posted because of this. I've spent, I don't even know how many hundreds of hours over time of months developing all these things. And we've already seen God start to use this. So I'm so thankful for you. God bless you. More regular videos coming soon. Take care.